Thank you for staying with us. In Osun State, southwest Nigeria, some students and lecturers are on collision course with the state government over sack of rector. The leadership of Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP, and students of Osun Polytechnic, Iree, have protested the sack of their rector, Tajudeen Odetayo, by Governor Ademola Adeleke. The students and ASUP leaders who stormed the gates of the institution with placards and banners kicked against his replacement by a kinsman of the governor from Ede over alleged misappropriation of funds and abuse of office. They accused the governor of nepotism. Let's share the story with you.
As early as 7 o'clock in the morning, members of the union had converged on the campus gate, chanting solidarity songs against the action of the state government. The union described the suspension of Dr. Tajudeen Odetayo as not only unjust, but also unfortunate, coming at a time the institution is making some progress. They say the newly appointed acting rector, Mr. Alabi Adeyemi, is not the most senior chief lecturer, as stated in the edict of the institution, and alleged the governor of nepotism.
If the rector will be removed, there are procedures why he can be removed. It is not that maybe you are not taking somebody who is not qualified. Everything is not qualified in any way. If the rector is not in office, we have the deputy rector.
The person appointed is not among the first 50 chief lecturers on campus. So why the only thing that qualifies him was as an indigene of Ede.
Their action has also put on hold all academic activities, including the ongoing examination on the campus, and students are not happy.
These have stopped our exam and our academic pursuit, and it won't do well for the students. So we would like to appeal to the state government and the management to come to a decision as fast as possible.
They should settle within themselves. This shouldn't affect our academic activities at all. Whatever is going on, it should be within them.
The governor had, upon the suspension of Dr. Tajudeen Odetayo, appointed his kinsman, Mr. Alabi Adeyemi, to act as the rector of the institution. But the State Commissioner for Education says the suspension is to allow government to investigate the allegations leveled against the suspended rector.
Those people working with him, the committee there, they are the one that wrote the petition. And getting that petition, not acting on it, can turn to be another thing.
The newly appointed acting rector, Alabi Adeyemi, a few days ago, vied for the position of the deputy rector of the institution, but lost to Kehinde Aderemi by 51 to 19 votes. The suspended rector, Dr. Tajudeen Odetayo, denied all the allegations of corruption leveled against him. However, a meeting between the State Commissioner for Education and leaders of ASUP in the institution is expected to be held anytime soon, now that the union has vowed not to return to class until government rescinds its decision on the matter. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Iree, Osun State.
Julie, I don't know about the politics of selection of rectors in polytechnics, but I'm quite familiar with the one of universities and at the state university and federal universities. The governor, as a visitor of that particular institution, if it's a state university, I don't know, maybe he has the right to change the vice chancellor, but I don't know. What is happening in Repoli? What's this storm over the new rector coming from Ede or not Ede?
Well, before Governor Ademola left office, he appointed Tajudeen Odetayo as rector. About a week after Governor Adeleke took over, he fired all of those appointees that the governor made, including Odetayo by himself. He brought him back in March. Because apparently,
he brought the Odetayo back?
Yes.
Oh, after firing him?
After firing him, shortly after I took office. Now, you brought him back in March because you saw that the man was appointed based on merits. That has nothing to do with maybe him being loyal to a party, this and that. So he brought him back. This is a man very popular on campus because of his austere nature, you know, just similar in attitude to the JAMB registrar. Now, suddenly, you brought him back in March, you now began to accuse him of corruption. So people are saying, look, no, for God's sake, you can accuse this man of anything, but certainly not corruption, because people who are familiar with him, who have worked with him, they know that he's not that kind of person. So it's like giving a dog a bad name to hang it. And you then brought someone who has only been a chief lecturer for 2 years.
Less than 2 years.
Less than 2 years. I mean, why do politicians behave like this, Ayo? Huh? Why do they behave like this when there are so many other competent people? He can't compete against his colleagues in the school. You just brought him. That's why they are alleging that, oh, this is nepotism. If you appointed 27 PAMSECs, and 7 of them are from Ede alone, Osun State has the highest number of urban centers in Nigeria. No other state comes close to Osun State in terms of the number.
We have Elisha,
Ikire, urban centers. Baba Konde's hometown. Urban center. They have more than any state. I'm the one saying it to you.
In that axis alone, that's the real axis.
Yes. So now, if Ede alone will account for 7 out of 27 PAMSECs that this man appointed, why won't people say, oh, this thing is a position? He appointed essays, about 30 of them. Again, 6 from Ede. That's why people believe that, oh, what has happened, they are just looking for a way to put their own person there. We've got to stop this kind of behavior in our country. We will never be united as a people until governors coming to office stop seeing it as the triumph of their own community or triumph of their ethnic group. You see some governors will get up, okay, this is my hometown. That's where I'm going to put the state university.
Automatically.
Whereas we've seen others who did not even look, why didn't Awolowo take University of Ife to Ikene? Why? Why didn't he take Ife? Ife is just one of the urban centers in Osun State today. They could have gone elsewhere. They could have gone to his own state. I mean, this kind of behavior is not good. Now, just accusing the man of stealing, of corruption, and all because you want to replace, and you are the one who brought him back. That's why people just got annoyed and no, come on, you can't do this now. It means that in our country, the fact that you are a man of integrity does not protect you against embarrassment by politicians. If they need your position, they will lie against you. So this is what we are seeing. Let them come out with the facts that they have. You can imagine, look at what the man the interview was saying. He said people working with him because he already knows that he cannot say the man is corrupt.
How can we insulate our institutions, as in
I think what we should do is
this kind of politics, that when they change a state governor, the governor want to bring his people, want to bring him to be a rector, to be a vice chancellor, to be the registrar.
It's just good for us to allow the system to run anywhere we are. What has happened in Osun State, for those who are from Ede, it's like it is a time for us to right the wrongs of the past. We were neglected before. So now that we are there, let us take everything. But beyond that, we should not allow politics to creep into our education system. Otherwise, we are going to just bastardize it completely. We're already complaining that there are problems. And then all of these facts are being slammed in our faces now. Even the 19 BKO mentioned that the man who is rector got, isn't right? It's 4. He got 4 votes. He got 4. He scored 4.
4 votes.
He scored 4 from the assessment.
What's the story?
You know, he scored 4. And usually the board of studies should be the one to do the picking. And it's not just a matter of picking.
ASUP
will do, Senate will do for VCs. The board of studies should do so.
Board of studies for Polytechnics.
Yes. And this thing was held. Somebody scored over 50. Somebody scored 19. You scored 4. But what insider said was that the aim of the governor was to make his choice the deputy rector. But when it didn't work, then that was how he executed the plan B. But even at being a deputy rector, we must always ask the question, is he the most qualified? Because if you say this man in hierarchy in the school, the senior lecturers is number 42, and that's a long way. If he's number 4, you say, okay.
It should have been at least 5 years.
And then
as a senior lecturer.
He has less than 2 years. So this man should have gone to Q and get the requisite experience to be able to do this. For me, he has squandered his chances for life. Based on this, he has squandered it.
All right. The multiplier effects of petrol subsidy removal continues to push